cards. He's basically just a hustler, and he's trying to make money, the quick way of making money, and that's what he's known for. That's how he ended up in jail, and through other ways, other means too. I don't want to that's basically the premise of the story of how he gets out of jail. He has to figure out how to basically make money for Bryan Cranston, and Bryan Cranston pressures him because he has his brother. There you go.
The real question is Bryan Cranston badass crazy badass, man.
Crazy ass. In this show, yeah, at first glimpse, you don't think so, but he starts to go deeper in the character, just like how he did with like Breaking Bad, but it's a lot quicker than Breaking Bad. But
okay.
So yeah, he's pretty nuts as a character.
I've been invited to watch that show. I really do want to watch it. I haven't watched it yet.
Even though I don't know if he's gonna last after the first season. That's what I don't know.
Sneaky Pete or Bryan Cranston?
There you go.
Cliffhanger. Cool. So moving on, guys, to the last portion of our show. This is a game called Scenarios. In this game, guys, the point is I will pose a totally ridiculous scenario to both Blev and Wyatt. They have to come up with a response to my scenario. They have the ability to ask me questions for a certain amount of time to get clarification on whatever details they might need to give the best possible answer that they can give. Once they give those answers to me, once I shut off the questions and they give those answers to me, I will decide whose line is it anyway style based on absolutely nothing, which participant gave the best response to the scenario. Now, I haven't told these guys this, but at the end of the year, I will tally up all the points, and the winner will receive...
Are you ever going to participate ever?
No.
No? Okay.
No, I'm just... I'm going to play God. I'm going to play God on this.
How serious I do? What's the winner get? Is it a surprise? You going to tell me now?
I'm going to tell you right now. It is a gold spray-painted original Xbox One, the Duke controller trophy that I will give to you.
You're going to put it on an actual trophy?
Yes.
It's just going to be the controller itself?
It's on air now. I got to do it.
Man. You were going to take it serious before?
I wasn't until he just mentioned what was up for dibs.
That's up.
Bragging
I'm calling
rights.
it.
So, without further ado, today's scenario is... And again, quick reminder, I will tell you the scenario. You have a certain amount of time to ask questions about the scenario. I will shut off the question scenario. Question scenario time, the question asking time, and then you must give me your responses. So, the scenario today, brought to you by absolutely no one. Reach out to us if you want to become a sponsor. So, today's scenario, if Jurassic Park were a fully functioning park that never had an issue and stayed open and never had dinosaurs break out and murder people...
if that never happened.
Okay.
Because it totally did, yeah.
What
it didn't, though, not in this reality.
Would be the worst job at Jurassic Park? The question floor is open now.
All right. How long has this park been successful? I mean, like, is this like its beta stage is over, successful test? What was the main character in the first Jurassic Park? He went there, he gave his evaluation, he's like, thumbs up, 2 thumbs up.
2? Just 2?
Everything's good here. Bring the helicopter.
Right. Good check.
Let's say 25 years of no accidents and seamless operation.
0 accidents. Not even the Columbus Zoo.
Yeah, well.
Maintain that.
Yeah, or the Cincinnati Zoo. Harambe.
Harambe?
Too soon?
Whoa, wow.
Too soon, man.
Wow.
So, 25 years.
25 years.
Any other questions?
So it's been operating for 25 years successfully.
Okay. Steady profit.
Steady profit.
So what? So I don't understand. We're asking questions about what would be the worst job there.
You're trying to gain some ammunition, some intel before you come up with your response.
Okay. So is it safe to assume, since this is a theme park, but not very similar to a zoo, that would have very similar jobs to a futuristic zoo?
A zoo with
but this is wide open spaces, right?
Wide open spaces. We will do that every podcast, by the way.
You set us up with the Dixie Chick song, we will knock them down, brother.
Knock them down. All right, well, then that was out of here. Okay. So, but, like, is it like how, like, okay, the leaf eaters or omnivores or whatever? Is that what they
nice poll. Omnivores.
Omnivores. Okay, the omnivores are out there feeding.
Well, no, that's herbivores. Omnivores eat both.
I don't know. Yeah, whatever. So herbivores. Apologies.
Grade school.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
You guys are whispering into a microphone where you're both wearing headphones.
So the herbivores are out there eating
Sure.
in wide open areas,
Yep.
right? But the carnivores, the meat eaters, are not, right?
Yeah, they're caged off behind electric fences.
Do they have a lot of space to move around?
Yes, there are wide open spaces.
For even the carnivores? But how big is this island? How big are we talking?
Yeah, I want to ask you: is this
Isla
Jurassic?
Nublar is about.
What did you just say?
I think it's called
Isla
Isla Nublar.
Sorna.
Is it called Isla Nublar?
Nublar?
I think. God,
Wait.
I think that's what it's called.
Is this like the theme park based off the original, where they just on a track and you just watch, or is it like Jurassic
balls.
World, where it seemed the
Like the balls that roll around?
You can
the
roll
balls
around
of
and
glass?
play with the
You can run- you
dinosaurs.
can roll
and there's like a
around.
Shamu thing going
You
on.
guys seem really excited about the possibility that it would be like the balls, so I'm going to give you that.
The
It's
balls.
the
we
balls.
got
So
the
not
balls.
the Jeeps anymore.
Not the Jeep.
On
Some
the-
are
You
Jeep,
could
yeah.
still rent the Jeep
can
because
still rent the
that's kind of classic.
Okay. Does that still have that song too?
Yes, that play it everywhere you
absolutely.
go.
Okay.
Let's
that-
be
I'm
real.
answering.
That
for
might
you.
be the worst job. Just kidding.
The
That just
question
has to do-
floor is now closed.
Oh,
wow.
It is time for you guys to give me a response. I will randomly select one of you to give your response first.
can I-
I will judge you along with Nick Sikleski, our movie expert. He just waved.
Hey, drop the last
Plays
name,
well
man.
on an audio podcast. So
You
here we
bleeped
go.
that out?
Wyatt,
Oh, I have to go first.
you have to go
wow.
first.
Staring down
right.
the barrel.
Well,
The
I would
worst
say
possible
I'm
job.
gonna avoid anything that involves poop. I feel like that's
given?
that's too obvious, too given. You can do the poop thing.
I'm not gonna do the poop thing.
Low hanging poop.
low hanging poop.
Low hanging the poop fruit.
I'm assuming I'm also going to avoid another, I think, obvious one. Zoos have people that clean the animals' teeth, so I think that would be pretty.
You know that's for a
awful.
fact.
I used to do it.
You did?
Yeah, when I was in my teens.
You worked at the zoo?
No, I don't. That's
Just a hobby.
lies.
He would just
You don't
go
know
clean
me.
people's
Yeah.
I'm
animals'
trying to figure
teeth.
out. I'm trying to get to know you.
Sure.
I'm trying to take you on a date.
So I would have to say, like, if you're in an aquarium, you always have to swim in there with whatever's in the aquarium. So anybody that had to do any maintenance where that giant crocodile giant crocodile animal that had, in that Shamu in Jurassic World.
Uh-huh.
I'm assuming that there was some scuba divers that had to go in there, and I would say that would be probably the worst job.
to clean on
Clean
the
their
fish tank.
teeth.
Yeah, to clean the windows, to feed it, whatever you had to do, to tickle him, to make sure he jumps up.
So
and
you know
eats
what I
the thing.
found out though in Finding Nemo? That's poop.
Do you think
Stuff on the wall, like algae. I was like, wow.
the more you
Finding
know?
Nemo.
Do you think that this high-functioning park that has had no accidents over 25 years would send a man-alive diver
Not in a
into a
cage.
tank with a giant crocodile? Would you
seen-
say crocodile shrimp?
I don't know what it is.
Crocodile
have you seen,
shrimp?
Have you seen Deep Blue Sea? Because they did it in that.
I did.
They had divers that
Don't
went in
ruin
there
it.
with
Don't
the
spoil
sharks
it,
to
eh?
feed the sharks tiger sharks.
Do you?
So I'm sorry if I ruined
This
Deep
is
Blue
your-
Sea.
This is your
Sorry.
favorite movie.
Hold
You're
on. Do you
getting very
often
into this.
cite Deep Blue Sea as fact?
Samuel?
They did it in Deep Blue Sea. Frank Castle. I don't know the
Mr.
actor's
Jackson
name.
was in that.
Yeah. Mr. Jackson was in both.
Samuel was in that.
both
The
these
Punisher?
movies. Yes.
Was
I
in
don't know
that?
the actor's name, but the guy that played the Punisher, he was swimming around to feed the sharks, and he had to get a license plate out of the shark. He had to do it manually himself. They didn't have a machine to do it. I'm assuming Jurassic Park was the same way.
Okay, at that point, the sharks are very, very smart at that point, right?
Yeah.
And so they can almost mind control them, I believe, right? At the beginning of the movie, they could, right?
Oh, are we now talking about Deep Blue Sea? Did we just go down this tangent?
I'm trying to understand
better movie,
where he's coming from. That cleaning a giant crocodile's
Okay,
teeth would be
so
really bad.
to review, Wyatt's response is a guy who has to go into the fish tanks to clean out the fish tank in general that houses a giant shark, crocodile, shrimp.
So you're telling me that's a ridiculous answer to your ridiculous statement?
Okay,
You're
taking
requesting-
it personally.
Yes, I'm
Hey,
taking
okay.
it a little
Dang,
personally.
you
right
lost
now.
this one already.
So
He's
I'm
gonna
not
do-
saying.
he's gonna do a poop thing. I know
Hey,
he is.
I'm
no.
not doing a poop thing.
I know he's gonna do poop.
No,
thing.
I'm going to do something that no one is even thinking about besides the 4-year-old.
I'll take a
that's listening
deficit.
to
I'm
this.
gonna win this at the end of the year.
At the end of the year?
Hey,
That trophy.
you
is
haven't
mine.
lost yet. We have a little bit more confidence in
Look,
yourself.
No confidence right there.
All right, so Blev,
Okay, it's me.
that is you.
Yes,
Okay,
you
all
are
right.
Blev.
It's me. So what I was thinking is so how do dinosaurs mate? What if they didn't actually have to mate? What if they had to go jack off a dinosaur? The male dinosaur, and then they had to implant it into the female. that would be a pretty shitty job. You know, by all means, that would be really bad.
I'm gonna throw out some lore on that one because they are all female.
They're all female?
All
but
of them
like
are
in,
female.
Even
life will
finds
find
a way.
a way.
But you said the park was successful and never had this issue.
maybe there was males.
Well,
But that was the whole point, breeding control.
What happened in Deep Blue Sea?
Deep Blue Sea.
Reference that, please.
Deep Blue Sea. I don't know if they didn't reference.
Okay, but I'm saying I
Insemination
didn't.
in
Well, we
Deep Blue Sea.
didn't. One, I didn't ask those questions because I didn't want to steal my answers. So
I see where he was going.
That's
so
fair.
I was trying to.
Maybe
be a
next time I'll
sneaky.
have one of you exit the room while the other person can ask questions.
That would be good.
That'd
That'd
kinda
be good. That's a
Yeah,
good idea.
okay.
You know, we'll try the next time.
If
But-
you have suggestions on how we can improve the podcast, please reach out to. We'll let you know when the website's up.
sometime soon.
Something.com at something.
It's going to be something. It will be.
Big T's.
So you're saying anybody that has to artificially inseminate dinosaurs?
That
I
would
mean,
be
if that did exist, that would be horrific.
He
I'm
did-
not gonna lie, you're not wrong.
Ah, imagine like a T-Rex. You got to go in there, the male T-Rex, and he's all caged up, and his mouth's caged up, but he can still kill you if he wanted to, and you're
Or fuck you.
Or fuck
I
you.
wonder how big his penis would be. Honestly, just as a thing
Hey,
to
look
think
that
about.
up real quick.
I'm going to look it up.
Dinosaur
Hold on.
penis.
You guys keep
T-Rex
talking. I'm going to look it
penis,
up.
please.
Yep.
All right.
I got it. I'm on it.
Hey, interesting news. They found an actual fossilized
Of a penis?
No,
No.
feather.
A feather.
Of a dinosaur because they wanted to put
I've heard
an
about
ember.
I've heard
Ember.
about, and they found DNA for a dinosaur. I'm not even kidding.
This is
They've found DNA of a dinosaur.
Well,
to
they're trying to make a woolly mammoth right now.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
And they
we just
found...
became best friends.
What is that?
By the way, he is looking up
Dude,
dinosaur
this is gonna
sex.
be terrible. People are gonna be like, "What are you guys looking at?"
Oh my god, these
Is that
are
a T-Rex.
that's a T-Rex penis right
Oh,
there.
That's a lovely one.
Do not Google Tyrannosaurus Rex penis.
Actually, it's kind of cute.
Did you type in?
It's very cute.
Okay.
All right, but yeah,
So-
so that would be I think that would be the worst job to have.
Nick, do you have any response, or did you have a thought on the issue?
Dynamite.
Zach's the
They're both
winner.
pretty good.
I had the most laughs.
I think
There's
Bless
only
is
3 of
funnier
us,
if-
4 of us in this room.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Today's.
didn't think about this. I'm just still looking at this dinosaur penis on the screen.
Yeah, it is kind
I
of.
went on to a tangent.
There's
rather
a lot
distracting,
of dinosaur wiener going on over here right now.
I would say his answer got you to Google dinosaur penis. So he wins.
Oh, it's tough to argue with.
That
Ladies
is
and gentlemen,
He
the
got a host of images.
first winner of Scenarios. I forgot the name of the game for a second that I created. The first winner of Scenarios is, drumroll please,
I'm not going to participate
Okay.
in this drum roll.
Blev.
Yes.
Blev is
Yes.
the first winner. That's 1
Hey,
point for
one,
Blev.
1 for me, 0 for Wyatt. Just saying, he has an Android.
Wow. And on that note, guys, thank you so much for tuning in to the first episode of the Hold On to Your Butts podcast. I'm Brogan.
I'm Zach.
I'm Wyatt.
Is it Blev or Zach? We need to get this.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I fucked that outro up.
Yeah, so,
Blev.
Okay, so I'm Brogan.
I'm Blev.
I'm Wyatt.
And tune in next time.
And hold on to your butts.
Hold on to them. Butts.